Hey, this is Tony from Greenfield Music Center, sitting here with Russell Bly. Russell teaches guitar, violin, banjo, you name it, ukulele, dulcimer, whatever you want to learn. But today we're going to talk a little bit about the violin. I don't know that much about violins, but Russell here is kind of a pro. So Russell, when you get a brand new violin, I noticed that the bridge is not on it. How do you place the bridge, and where do you place the bridge?
Okay, it's going to be where these notches are in the holes here.
Right.
There's a notch here. We want that bridge centered right where this notch is across through here.
Now I notice there's a tall side of the bridge and a
Right.
small side.
The high side here is for the bass strings, and then the lower side we want to be for the...
All right, and
High
can you
strings.
tell us how to tune a violin?
Okay, well,
And
you
the notes and
use
all
a
that.
tuner, and the first is going to be G. The second's going to be a D, and an A, and an E. We'll do some tuning here, trying to get close to where we want.
And you'll tune there, and you push it in to lock it in place, right?
Because this is a friction peg. It has to be pretty tight right here.
Right, now do all violins have, and then you fine tune it with the fine tuners?
Right.
Do they all have that?
Yeah, clockwise they should have that, so we can fine tune the each string.
Okay, we do sell these if anyone needs. If you don't have fine tuners, it's really tough to constantly be tuning from here. So you'll get the friction pegs close, and then you'll use the fine tuners. And these are very inexpensive, so if you don't have these, you'll want those.
Right, and sometimes when you get a new violin, this bridge is going to be a little high, but makes playability a little rough.
And that's something you can fix.
That's something that, yeah, we'll cut down the bridge, and it's a little lower on the treble side and a little higher on the bass side here.
So now
cut this angle right.
Okay, so now that we've got this tuned, the bow, you've got to tighten the bow, right?
Right, clockwise like this. If you're
Yeah.
looking at the end of it like this, it's clockwise.
How tight do you want it? Because I'm always afraid to get it
About-
too tight.
Fit your little fingers width here
All right.
in the middle of the bow. That's about as tight as we want it. And then when we're done, of course, we want to loosen it up.
So it doesn't warp the bow.
So then
setting.
work the bow sitting in the case. We don't want tension on the bow. Right.
And also, a bow will not make any noise without rosin.
Right.
And sometimes when you get brand new rosin, you have to scuff it up with sandpaper when you get brand new rosin to rough it up. So you've got to rosin the bow or you won't get any noise. And then moving on, how do you hold the bow?
At first, if they're real new beginner, we'll hold in here like this.
Right.
If they're new, to get this balanced, and then we'll move back like this.
And can you show us just a strum over a string? Are you pushing or just letting the weight of it go?
It'll take a certain amount of
Pressure.
tension. Yeah, you just don't lay it on here. You get some scratchy sounds if you just lay the bow on there.
Then another question I have, how do you find your notes on here?
All right, well, we'll use a tuner if they're beginners, and I have these stickers like this that'll go underneath the strings, and we'll find the note and put the sticker underneath the strings like this. It's like a fret on a fretted instrument, but it gives us an indication of where to put the fingers like